gentlemen, thank you so much for joining in tonight to launch Right to God, something that I have been working on since more than 20 years. In the year 1990, before I start that, let me welcome our chief guest, Mr. Maheshwari. Uh, Welcome to launching this, and thank you very much for agreeing to. You were so excited that when I told you that I want to relaunch a Right to God website. And Mr. Maheshwari, for those of you who are not aware, is former director of, please correct me if I'm wrong, Times of India, the Mumbai branch, and the former director of SPJIMR Institute of Management. And Mr. Maheshwari and me, our association goes back to more than 20 years. In fact, exactly a month after the launch of Right to God website, where it was launched by the Honorable late Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Vilasrao Deshmukh ji. So within a month, Mr. Maheshwari got to hear about this website, and he called me and he said, is this Leena Prabhu? I said, yes. I'm the general manager of Times of India. Can you come over here sometime? And I went over, and there were some other guests also. And before I could start talking about what Right to God is all about, Maheshwari would himself tell people about what Right to God is all about, and I would just have to sit there and listen. And I was amazed that to realize that what I had created was having such an impact on another person. And slowly, before I knew it, it was 9/11, and after 9/11 happened, I got a message on my email saying that thank you very much for creating this channel for us to write to our loved one, because that person had just lost somebody over there in the 9/11 bomb blast, and they had availed of this website to communicate with their loved one. So that's when I realized that without even advertising about this website, by word of mouth, people had gotten to know about it from all over the world. And one night around 2 a.m. I was just working on my laptop. I was just fiddling around doing something, and I got an email from Australia. This person was in Australia, and that person, I remember it so clearly. That lady was about to commit suicide, and she was just reaching out to anyone who could help her. And I happened to be online at that time, and from 2 to I don't know how many hours I was sitting there chatting with her, and bolstering her self-confidence and trying to help her resolve or overcome whatever she was going through. And at the end of it, this person, she thanked me, and she cancelled her decision to end her life. And I'm not in touch. I hope that person is well. It's been more than 20 years now. So now I would like to invite, this is a brief on the background of Right to God. And as I mentioned, my dear friend Roshan is also over here. Roshan, can we have a hi from you, please? Roshan? I don't know. Okay, Roshan.
Yeah, hi,
yes,
hi.
Hi, Roshan. So Roshan was the only tech person I knew at that time, and I told him that this is what I want to do, and would you help me? And without a minute's thought, he would come home after his work, and then he would come here and develop the website. That time I don't think it was that easy to develop a website. You had to do the entire coding, and that coding he did for many days, and then finally the website was ready and it was launched. So
Yeah, starting from HTML designing, Flash designing, writing code, yeah,
yes,
everything you have to do.
and he, since it was a service and it was something to do with God, and he's a very pious person, he did it pro bono, and the whole website ran for 20 years without me charging anybody anything. And even now it is a gratis service. I'm not going to charge anybody anything. People can write. I will go more into detail about how to do the writing and things like that when we will unveil. But before that, I would like to request Mr. Maheshwari to say a few words, as in, why were you so taken in by this right to God, and why do you now think that the launch is at the most appropriate time uh, for people to avail of? Over to you, Mr. Maheshwari.
Thanks, Nina. It's nice to see you in good connection after quite some time. We've had a long journey together, and I think you and me conceived the women's movement before Shakun and Maya came in, and I think the starting was this right to God. I was really very impressed by this young girl. I think somewhere I came to know that this is a young girl. She must have been 28, 29 at that time. I was much older, of course. And I said, this is fantastic. Like, you can write to God. And she explained to me that you can simply write in confidence and the reply will come suitably through other means. I said, this is really good. And then straight away I remembered that, in Christians they have this confession. And all of us in our own religion, we have some way of communicating with God. Oh God, why have you done this to me? Oh God, thank God, you are so kind to me. So we are always in communication with God. But here was a beautiful young girl creating this web platform, especially for the youngsters, that they can communicate with God and in confidence. So I thought this is a brilliant piece which will do very well with the younger generation especially. And the principle is very universal, I would say. So that is how, if we can have our communication with God, the best communication with God is, of course, prayer. Prayer and meditation are the best communication. But here we are in actual communication. We are writing. We are God. I thought you are writing, you are absorbed in that thought. So the impact is much more than simply talking to God. Prayer is talking to God, but here you are writing, each word you are writing. So when I met Leena, I was even more impressed. She comes from a very good family background. Her father was a mayor, her husband was a politician, she's a well-to-do person. And here's this youngster, creating something new. So I was really very, very happy that we traveled that journey together, and which led to creation of women's movement. Shakun Narayan was our first vice chairperson who is here on the panel. Nivija came in later. So it was a great journey, Leena. Thank you for being what you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And so what you used to tell the people who came there, Mr. Maheshwari, that the effect of writing that it would have on people. So I would just like to briefly mention to you how I started writing to God. So when I got the first setback in my life was in my 10th standard. I always wanted to become a doctor. My full family is of doctors, and I did not get the marks that are required to get into medicine. And that was the end. For me, it was the end of my life. That's what I thought, that because I had dreamt of this, being a doctor all my life, and I could not see life to be any different. And I was heartbroken, and I was so heartbroken that I wrote to God that night. I said, you have given me this, and why did you do this, and why did you not do that, and all these things. I wrote it in my diary.
what I.
Yes, so that is where it started, and from time to time, I would, whenever I would get these shocks in my life, and I did get a lot of shocks growing up, I would write to God in my diary. I have not preserved that diary, but one day I was watching television, and this lady was really howling away, and why did this happen to me, and why did that happen to me, and exactly like I was in what state I was. And I'm standing in front of the television and I'm telling her, why don't you write to God? You know, I spoke to that lady on the television, although she couldn't hear me, but this is what the sentence came out from my mouth is, why don't you write to God? And then that thing came up that how about, you know, developing a website where people can write to God and whatever their feelings are, and they can just email it, and nobody should be able to read it. It's the only between you and your God. So then I started developing, and Roshan came into the picture, and here we are 21 years later. So with your permission, Mr. Maheshwari, I would like to unveil the website. Is it okay with you?
What?
So I'm going to do the screen sharing. So this is my main website, Paths to Pradnya, where I conduct all my business dealings and all my, you know, helping. I help people with my MESQ methodology, with past life regression, with animal communication. I conduct programs for corporates and individuals and groups. So this is my website, and Paths to Pradnya, and this is where Write to God is. Okay, I've given it a link. So earlier there were two different websites. The Write to God had its own website. So now I have merged these two websites, and here is Write to God, and we are on that page now. So let me just show you how it goes. Okay, here you scroll down. So this is Write to God. There are three main aspects to it. Okay, here is your this is your page where you are going to write to your God, and this is your first name, this is your last name, and see the areas which are marked with red asterisks, those are required, and the others are not required. It's not compulsory, so you can write in if you wish. So I'm going to write 18 over here. Okay, I'm going to lie a bit over here now, and I'm going to put in my phone number and my email address. And this is the page, this is the where I will write my message to my God. So in whichever language you want, you can write this letter. So this is in English. Now for Marathi, what I have done is that there are these online keyboards, and from the online keyboard I have written this sentence that I love you very much, and then I'm going to sign off as Leena. So you can write in any language you want, okay? And here I'm going to send a send.
Wow, this is beautiful. Beautiful, very beautiful.
So your letter has been delivered to your God. Thank you for using Angel Courier Service. Do write again. Okay, so this is writing to God. I will come to the questions later on after we have finished.
The letter is not delivered, the letter is collected by God.
The Angel Courier Service delivered the letter to God, and
no,
God.
I'm saying that the God took out his hand
Yes.
from the heaven and
Yes.
collected the letter directly.
Yes, that's right. He received it. He or she, whoever your God could be, okay? That's whoever you believe in. That God, you can write that God's name, and we will come to the questions a bit later. So let me just finish explaining. Now, the second aspect is right to loved one. Now, what is right to loved one is we all lose somebody in our lives. Okay, they move on, they transition. I had a dog who had transitioned when I was very young, and I was pining for that dog, and I was missing that dog. So I had developed this right to loved one who is not with you anymore, and the same concept adheres over here also. So and the email, and then you write to your loved one. Now my parents are also in the other realm, so I have this purest joy of writing a letter to them. It's like I can't express that feeling that when I before launching this, today I was testing it out, and I wrote a letter to my parents. I can't express to you what feeling it gave to me. So I will just leave that to your imagination. And here I will write, love you, Tai. They call me Tai. And then I will send. And
Yes. Letter to loved one 1 year ago. Receive you. It has gone there.
so there, they have received it. I can't tell you the joy, and you can write in any language, your own mother tongue also, okay? So that connection with your loved one will be there. So if you have an animal who has moved on, like I write to my Rocky also, who's moved on like 20 years ago, and he's now my spirit guide and my guardian angel. So we have this communication set up. Now through writing I communicate with him. And the third one is write to Nemesis. Now what is Nemesis is she's the goddess of the negative mind or the negative emotions that come to us, like anger, hate, frustration, or you want to take out revenge on somebody, and all these emotions are boiling up within us, but we cannot express it to anybody because either they are too harsh, or they are not speakable, or but you still feel them, and you're so angry that you probably want to beat up somebody, but you cannot express it. So the fact that it's inside you, within you, makes your blood pressure go up, hypertension, anger, all these things keep on happening inside you, and finally you might burst somewhere or the other. So write to Nemesis is somebody you can write to, and this is the write to Nemesis board. And again you fill in these designations I wouldn't fill in. If I've done it once, I wouldn't fill in again. And then you can write whatever, in any language you can use any words that you want, and you can write to Nemesis whatever your angst, whatever your frustration, whatever your pain is, and you can press the send button. So that is that is what Write to God and Write to Nemesis and Write to Loved One is all about. And the beauty is now these letters will not get saved on my server. I have done away with my server. I did it for 20 years, but I've done away with that now. If you want to save the copy of your letter, because it's your diary, right? So what you do is, after writing the letter and before pressing the send button, you just copy your letter, and on your Word file in your laptop you can paste it, and this is how you can maintain a diary for yourself, maybe for your reference. Frankly speaking, I never had to look back onto my diary to see what was happening to me on this particular day or this particular time. Once I had written it, it was out of my system and I never had to look back. But some people might want to maintain a diary, and this is how you can do. You just copy it and you paste it on your Word file, and that's about it. So would anybody like to write now? By the way, when I developed this website, and I told mom, 20 years ago ki baat kar rahi hu, when I told mom write a letter to God, so she said okay, and then for the next, I think maybe 1 month, I saw her with this paper and pen, and every day she's writing little bit, and then she, at the end of it, she said it was such a difficult task, or it was such a purifying task, or she took 1 month to write one letter to God. So it was something happened to her also when she did that. So that's about my presentation. And
can I add something to what you said just now?
Yeah,
I think it's really beautiful. You also mentioned that having written once, suppose you have a complaint to God, why did you do this to me? You realize that pain sort of reduces or disappears. This is like, the past life regression. If you go and address that pain in that life, you remember that book, Many
Lives, Many Masters, yes.
So that lady, once she talked and complained in her regression, that pain disappeared from her current life.
Right.
Or reduced. Right?
Right.
So this is something like that. This is almost like a, I should say, this is like a medical, pseudo-medical or semi-medical correction to your thought process.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes, it has many dimensions to it, and some people who don't believe in God, then when they start writing, then they start believing in God, and a lot of God is not going to write back to you, or your family who is in the other realm is not going to write back to you by an email or a letter. There are ways in which these superpowers or these ascended masters or spiritual guides, they communicate with you. These are angels, guides who are communicating with you all the time. They are there to help you all the time. So if you just had to learn to read the signs of how they are communicating, there might be these repetitive numbers which you will see, or you will see an animal coming close to you, because animals are closest to the cosmic universe, so they are messengers. So a dog or a cat will come to you, or a feather will come down to you from nowhere, or you will start hearing the song which your loved one used to like very much. So these are the ways they are communicating with you, and once you understand that the communication is happening from the other end, then you just have to tune in and be able to listen to what the message is coming from the other side. This is what I have learned in this last year, okay, when my energies opened up, and when the Kundalini awakening happened, and telepathic communication started happening in my life. And so this is the new learnings. But for 20 years I was still not knowing whether they are directly communicating with me. So my progression has also happened with this website, and it has been a beautiful journey.
The other thing, Leena, is that it's similar to the concept of confession. When you go to a church and across a screen, you talk to the priest and confess, totally confidentiality, yet you can confess anything, everything. And it
Yes.
relieves you of so much pain. So this is a lovely concept, and here you are directly communicating.
Yes. So, Mr. Maheshwari, you had mentioned when I requested you to come and launch this website, you mentioned that it is coming at a very opportune time, being the COVID situation. So, can you elaborate on that, please?
Yeah, I would like to. This is my favorite topic. In fact, Shakun Narayan is here, and we have been in touch for so long. And Shakun mentioned one thing, that COVID-19 has come as an avatar. No, that I got a shock when I heard that first, but then I realized that she's talking a lot of sense. COVID-19 is churning this earth, which is showing us the mirror of what mankind has done to the environment, to the earth. We are practically destroying ourselves. We are on a suicidal path. Many senior environmentalists have told me that human race has got just about 100 to 200 years at the current rate of destruction. Now, unless we correct ourselves. So I think it is time that we started, whether you communicate with God or your loved one, because your loved ones are also like God, right?
Yes,
So
they do become your spirit guides and guardian
Absolutely.
angels.
So you have to become closer to yourself, and that is spirituality. When you become closer to your real self, I think we have all forgotten our real self, and that is called self-actualization, or on a higher plane, self-realization. So I think COVID-19 is making us go inside. Right? I mean, really speaking, we are inside the house most of the time, right? So it is actually making us introspect. What the hell we have been doing? We're running after money, fame, this, that, jealousy, greed. Is that the right path? So it is showing us a mirror, and I think this site will be a wonderful device, especially for the youngsters who are web friendly and who don't want to read everything to their parents or their elders, and they can just take it out here and get rid of such negative emotions or even positive emotions. They can get charged with the positive emotion. For example, I gave Leena an example that my father had a wish that my father, I was the 8th child, so he was quite old by the time I got a job and all that. So he was nearly 70, and he said, "Beta, once I want to fly in an aeroplane." Now I couldn't do that. Soon after that he expired. And that guilt remains within me. And when Leena told me this site, I said I must write to him and say sorry to him that I didn't make you travel in an aeroplane. I could have done that, but I delayed it. So very sweet, simple things like these remain in your psyche, and you can actually get rid of them, get rid of the negativity, and earn positivity out of this communication. So really, you are talking to God. You see, God is a concept. You're talking to some superpower, whichever it may be. I am not a particularly religious person, but I think that all of us have got a spirit inside which is a reflection of God. All we have to do is to travel inside and face him or her. That's our God. And Leena is giving a website to do that.
Yes.
Thank you, Leena.
Thank you for sharing. And actually, the journey of going within started for me with this website. And after this website, then I've developed many. I have researched on a lot of topics, like finding out the operating systems of life, how life works, what is the formula of life, what is the dynamics of life, and slowly evolved with this research and development the MESQ methodology, which in 2019 won this international award in Dubai for being the new age futuristic methodology to help people with mental issues or who are going through a lot of stress and strain, and how it can be reduced. So the journey started from Right to God, and now it has developed into a full. There's still a lot to go because there is still for me also a lot to explore. But even with this, I am helping people from all over the world in finding their inner direction, in activating their full potential. So I have a lot to be grateful for this Right to God website. Now I would like to invite anybody else who would like to share something or would like to say something.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Shakul. Yes.
Yeah, Leena, I'd love to I want to congratulate you.
Thank you so
on this
much.
Wonderful venture. And yes, I think especially what Mr. Maheshwari said, that there are so many, sometimes when a person passes on suddenly or whatever, there are so many things that you probably feel you should have done. And I think in cases like this would help tremendously. Because, you know, sometimes one wants to release it, one wants to speak it out. And I think that can help tremendously. And of course, even in the other two that you say, speak to God, you know, maybe you can speak about your negativities that you cannot control and you offer them to Him so that they can be purified. There are so many things. And I just would like to elaborate a little more on what Mr. Maheshwari said, that this is my pet belief, that the world that we are in today would have never improved with just one avatar. Maybe Krishna came and Jesus came and Muhammad came. That was fine. But in today's world, it required something bigger. And in my mind, yes, people have died, people have suffered, but that always happens when a cleansing takes place. And I feel empathy for those who have lost their loved ones or who are ill. I do feel that empathy, but as I say, these things happen. And this is the right time in which, again, I echo Mr. Maheshwari's words, that this is the perfect time at which to relaunch your website, Right to God. So, Leena, congratulations. And you just, I mean, we've also known each other for the last 21 years. Is it 21 years, Leena?
Yes, 21 years. Yes, that's
Where
right.
I've seen you going from strength to strength. So I wish you all the very best.
Thank
May
you.
you continue to doing good at this time. Because at this time, I think you become the helping hand for the avatar. In the way I believe it.
Nirja may like to add something. Nirja?
Anji?
Nirja, you may like to add. You went to quite a bit.
Leena, heartiest congratulations for such a beautiful. I know you've been working on it for many years, but I think the relevance is so.
Nirja, let me introduce
Can
you.
you?
Yes.
Anji?
Nirja Bhattu is the chairman of SPGen.
Yeah.
Wing, and she has been a professor and a doctor.
Leena, I just wanted to say that you have been working on this concept for so many years, and I'm sure you have developed so many beautiful things as you have started going deeper into this whole concept. That's one thing, and I can see that happening today, more so in these present times. I think this is something which is really very, very significant. I must tell you, because I personally feel that, you know, having a loss and there is no closure at times. You know, when there is no closure, you know, you continue with that loss as a part of your life, and that keeps haunting you. And I think with this kind of a thing that I do have a lot of conversation with God, but I think writing will make a difference because it will bring out some very deeper emotions.
Absolutely.
And Leena, I must say that, you know, you have developed it very beautifully, you know, because this is so much prevalent today. I don't think it's only meant for certain age of life. I think any ages that would go through this, because all of us, go into these kind of emotions day in and day out, and we need some kind of an outlet, some kind of a vent. And I think this very, very, thank you so much, Alina, for bringing this. Let me see how I can really, it can help me, because I'm also going through that phase of life, and I really felt as if it was meant for me, you know, and let me see if I can really work on it. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thank you, Nija. So I would like you to be assured that none of these letters are they are not stored at all. None of it
yeah.
is stored. Okay. We do
Yeah,
take
exactly.
we
I
do
like
take
that.
a little bit
Yeah.
of your name and email. Maybe if we want to send you some communication later on about some upcoming event about
Yeah.
how to write letter or something, that is the only thing that we keep with us.
Okay.
But everything else is gone. I mean, it is converted into an energy form, and you know everything is energy, and the energy is gone to whoever you want to write this letter to, and it is
Okay.
with them.
Okay. Okay.
So that is my
Great.
100% guarantee and assurance to you.
Yeah. Because generally these are very, very sensitive and very personal things, so one really feels, well, will it be really kind of, in public domain? So one
Right.
is a little conscious of that, that's all.
Right, I understand. So I've gone like 20 years of that has gone into this thought also, and
Yeah.
so nothing is stored in my
Okay.
server.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, you said nothing. That is really good.
Yeah,
Because it has to come out of your system, as you rightly said it.
True.
And then it's
And
not there.
Leena,
That's-
I would also like to comment on the reply. You mentioned that the reply will come in different forms, different formats. But I've often seen it coming, when you really think deeply. Like I'm a Shiva follower. I'm also a Ram follower. My name is Ram. So, but Shiva has a special place for me. And I remember whenever I am on the road driving or going in a car, and suddenly I remember Shiva, and there I see a taxi with a Shiva maid behind.
yeah,
And I'm sure it is not a coincidence, it's some kind of a communication. So God communicates back to you in various formats, in various forms. And I think, I'm sure this will be, people will realize that communication is coming back.
yes. You just have to keep your mind and your senses open to perceive this communication.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Anybody, Sandhya, would you like to say something, please?
Yeah, Sandhya.
Leena, I would just like to just say one thing here.
Yes.
There's a hope in your writing here. You have mentioned that nothing is stored
Yeah.
because it is already mentioned, right?
You are saying, have I written it down over there?
Yeah, on your website.
Okay, I will just put a word. That's not an issue. Just a line that nothing is
I think
stored.
a line that, it's not stored in your
I think it's
server.
very important.
We heard about it, but what about the people who come to your website?
Right. There is a line. There is a line over there which I will highlight it and put it in
Yeah.
bold so that people can read it and be assured.
Correct.
For example, even in the church, when we confess to the Father, it is assumed that the Father will keep it to himself and will not talk about it. We have that kind of trust, So similarly here, that trust is important. So you can declare it upfront.
Yes, it is declared over there. I will just highlight it more and make it maybe the font bigger so that people can read it off the cuff.
Sandhya?
Yeah, first I'd like to congratulate Leena. This
Thank
is
you.
something very beautiful, and I think you had started this 15 years back, Leena?
No, 20 years. 20 years se
20
zyada.
years.
Yes.
Okay. And that was the time also I wrote to you that it's a beautiful name that you have kept, Right to God, which is
Okay.
very, very required in especially in this COVID days, when there's abuse in every family in many forms.
Right.
And the people who want to vent it out, people who are not known, just want to vent out, but they want an answer also.
Right.
So you have to keep one platform that way also, like what just Rambai just said, like Father in the church, they want to get a solution. So some of the part you can keep clandestine and not reversible, but some of them you have to keep reversible where people want to take some advice from you. Where do I
Yes.
go from here on?
Yes,
So, yeah, it's very,
that is
very-
a good point, Sandhya, you raised. So over here I have this contact at Paths to Pradnya email written over here. So anybody who wants any counseling or any kind of a support, they can write to us, schedule an appointment, and we will address their concerns. So that provision is also over here. Thank you
Oh,
for
very good.
bringing
Very
that
good.
point out.
Yes. All the best for this site.
Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you very much. Yes, anybody else would like to share? Or say something?
I think Roshan should mention something. He has been with you all this while, not only as a technical hand, but I'm sure he has connection with God as well. Roshan, in a brief way, you can share your experience because you have been such a helping hand.
Yeah. So I was always helping only, even now also I'm into some problem solving some
You are a
issues.
giver. You are only a giver.
Yeah,
You are a
yeah,
representative of God, my dear.
yeah. So that time, I think I was a bachelor at that time, so I got some time apart from my office work. So I've been spending like almost all Saturday and Sunday working to get this set up. And actually, we got our chief minister at the time who came and inaugurated the site. I remember that.
Yes.
Did you write to God, Roshan? Roshan, did you write to God?
Pardon?
Did you write to God in this website?
I didn't get you one
I'm
second.
just joking. I'm just joking. You need to write to God also.
Roshan is a big devotee of Mata Amrita Mai,
Oh.
and he and his whole family they are very close to Amma, and they do whenever they do seva for many days, many months also, and when she is here they are her sevaks, and they are very, very pious.
That is the hugging Amma, right? And she
Yes.
She hugged me once at Leela Hotel with Captain Nair.
Okay.
Captain Nair was a devotee, I think.
Yeah, he was a devotee.
Yeah. So,
Right.
Roshan, you are a person with a lot of humility, I can see.
Yeah, so
He is.
So nice.
He doesn't talk much, but he's a solid person in my life. A very good friend.
Oh, very good.
Thank you, Roshan.
thank you.
Geeta, would you like to say something? We'll wind up in a few minutes. Where is Geeta?
I'm there.
Okay.
No, I just wish you all the best with the site, and
Thank
I'll
you.
definitely visit the site.
Yes. You don't even need to tell me that you have visited or not. This is absolutely between you and whoever you are writing to. And I just hope that you and other lot of people, anybody can write, anybody, and they can write anything. So I hope you take advantage of it, and a lot more people take advantage of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yes, so anybody else would like to say or comment or share something? Whom do we have here? Hema is here. Hema, you want to say something? Jairam. Vineet Parab is also there. Manisha is also there. Whoever would like to share something, can Marge, would you like to say something?
Can you show us the screen? Neena, can you show us the people?
Okay, now I'm going to stop sharing. Is that okay? I'll stop this screen sharing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now we can see everyone.
Hi. So nice. So many people wanting to communicate with God. Hi, Shakunji. Hi, Nidya. I can see few of them. I don't know all of them.
Sneha, would you like to say something, Sneha?
Yes. It's a wonderful concept, and I think many people will come out of depression and very mental illnesses by writing to God.
Yes.
So it is very good for.
I must add, Leena, can I have a minute?
Yeah, sure.
You know that you were a co-founder of Women's Movement
Yes.
along with Shakun Narayan me, we were 5 founder trustees, Maya Shani, Takun, Zeenat. Now, what is happening as per my study, women are undergoing much more stress during COVID times, much more. And in fact, it has been scientifically proved and reported that more women are going into depression as a result of last 1 year. So because I represent the women's movement also, I think it is very important that women especially should vent out, because often, they don't have the time, or they don't have the information, there's nobody to hear, they don't want to reveal everything to their spouse. So it is particularly useful for women, though I'm not saying it is only for women, but I think women should use it even more, because they have so much to offer, they do so much sacrifice, that so much remains inside, So I would very much like to collaborate. Shakunjali, what do you think? Women's movement can collaborate with this and expand it to a larger women audience. What do you think?
As I mentioned to Leena that I would like to interview her, because I do these interviews on YouTube.
Yes.
And, maybe if you would like to, as I said, I was speaking with you, I think yesterday.
You were the former chairman of women's movement.
Yeah. So it would be lovely. I mean, if it reaches more people, maybe you can speak about this, right2god.com. Yeah. Oh no, now it's not right2god.com.
You can interview me also.
Right to God, yes. If you're willing to, I would really be happy to interview.
So, Mr. Maheshwari, I'm glad you brought in women's movement. You mentioned that because now you are doing a lot of activities, a lot of programs for women, and please feel free to talk about this website and encourage them. You can have writing sessions for them.
Can I just take a minute and say what is women's movement all about? Shakunji is here. She is our founder chairman.
Yes.
Trustee.
Now that we have finished with the formal launch.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just 1 minute. How we started in Times of India, the chairman Indu Jain took the initiative after 9/11. And she started asking a question that the world has got so many women, and even then there is so much of violence. Why is it so? Then people like Shakunji, even Nirja was there, Maya Shani was there, Leena was very much a founder trustee. So we came out with a concept that although there are so many women in the world, and women are generally compassionate, at least 99.9%, even then the world is lacking in compassion. Why is it so? Then we realized that many women do not have a voice. They suppress their voice for various reasons. It may be economic reason, it may be the male dominance, it may be anything. It may be simply that they are busy. They are busy just looking after their family. So the compassion index of the world is suppressed because women are suppressed. So our chairman Indu Jain, she is the owner of Times of India, she sounded this movement called Women's Movement of Peace and Prosperity. So Leena is a founder trustee also. You are free to contact her for any further reference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And with this, I would like to call in for closing the launch. Thank you very much, all of you, for being present and making this so special to me. And I'm able to share this special moment with all of you. Thank you so much, Marge. Thank you very much. Finally, I'm seeing you. Thank you very much.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you much. Thank you. God bless all of you. All of you. God bless. Bye.
Congratulations. Bye.
If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get instant updates on my latest videos.